Hello again. Time for a little polynomial division. Here we go. I've got here 5 expressions that all mean pretty well the same thing. They're all asking you to do a polynomial division. That's the first way it could be written. That's the second. That's the third, fourth and fifth. You should get familiar with each of those because you could be asked it in any of those different ways. Whichever way it is asked though, here we go. Here's how you actually go about doing the long division method. I'm not going to go through the synthetic division. This is the long division method. Okay, writing down the divisor and then what we've got to divide into. That is 2x cubed minus x squared plus 3x minus 4. Right, we take the first term, that is the x, and we divide it into the first term there, and that is the 2x cubed. And x goes into 2x cubed 2x squared times. So we write the 2x squared here in the x squared column. Then you have to multiply back, and that means that I have to multiply the 2x squared times the x. If you multiply back that, you get 2x cubed, not surprisingly. You also have to do the 2x squared times the second term of the divisor, but by the 2. So for that you get 2x squared times 2, which is 4x squared, and that you write in the x squared column. Then we will do a subtraction. So I'm going to subtract 2x cubed minus 2x cubed is nothing, as you would expect if you've done the division correctly. We also have to do minus x squared minus plus 4x squared, which gives us minus 5x squared. That's the division done. Then we have to do dividing in again. So again I take the first term, that's the x, and I divide it into minus 5x squared, and I get minus 5x, which I write in the x column. And then I multiply back again. So minus 5x times x gives me minus 5x squared, and minus 5x times plus 2 gives me minus 10x. And then I'm going to subtract again. Minus 5x squared, so I'm subtracting here, put my minus sign there. Minus 5x squared minus 5x squared gives me minus 5x squared plus 5x squared, which is nothing, which is what you expect. The 3x should be in line with the 10x. This is all the x column, and 3x minus minus 10x is the same as 3x plus 10x, which is plus 13x. And that's my subtraction done. I have to divide again now. I take the first term, that's the x, and divide it into the 13x. Then I get plus 13. Multiply back. 13 times x gives me 13x, and 13 times 2 gives me 26. Plus 26. And subtract. 13x minus 13x is nothing. This is a subtraction here. And minus 4, that's the numbers column. Minus 4 minus the 26 gives me minus 30. And this is my remainder. So I've got a remainder of minus 30. You can write your answer out like this. If I have 2x cubed minus x squared plus 3x minus 4 all divided by x plus 2, that equals 2x squared minus 5x plus 13. Then I've got the remainder as well, and that's minus 30 still being divided by the x plus 2. Let me just write down what I've got here. I've got a quotient, a divisor, and a remainder. The quotient is all this part. So the quotient is 2x squared minus 5x plus 13. The divisor is in two places. That's the divisor there, that's the bit you're dividing in, and it also appears again over here. So the divisor is the x plus 2, and the remainder is the bit that's on top over here. That is the minus 30 part. And sometimes you are asked in questions, what is the quotient, what is the divisor, and what's the right? You need to know what those terms refer to when you're doing all this long division. And that's it.